Good evening, everybody, and welcome to another Let's Play here on GTA World. I apologize, I've been a little late getting this one out to you guys. I just had a hectic weekend and everything, and I was waiting for a few updates to go back into the server before I did another video, so here we are. I'm taking out the Stanley as requested by one of the people in the comments from the last video. They want me to take out the Scout with Stanley, so I'm going to take out the Stanley for this patrol. I probably should be taking the Interceptor though, because I think there's only one or two out in general, but we'll take the Stanley right now. The server was just updated. We got the ELS back on the server, thank God, because they did get rid of it for a little while. I gotta figure out how to disable the ads at the bottom of the screen that keep popping up, because personally I really don't want to see them that much. But anyways, so like I said, apologize that this video is a little late. Back at the Charles, one suspect fled, one is standing. But yeah, there's an update. Alright. We're gonna go to that call. Alright, north side of Rockford Plaza.
2 I-13, engaged in a foot pursuit with a male bearing down Carson Avenue, Little Bighorn Avenue. Ticket to TAC 2.
Channel switched.
Presently heading southwest on Carson Avenue and Rancho. Yeah, we're heading southwest on Dutch London Street, over near the Forum Complex. Yeah, we're northeast on Rancho in Jamestown. Suspect appears to be a 15 to 17-year-old male, gray hoodie. We're heading north on Carson Avenue in Jamestown again. Missed.
Ooh, I'll try and get ahead of him here.
User joined your channel.
We're on
User
Carson
joined your
Ave.
channel.
We're on Carson Ave and Roy Lowenstein. The suspect just got tased.
User joined your channel. Left your channel. User left your channel. User left your channel. User joined your channel. User left your channel.
Do you want to clear tack? We're the only two in here.
Oh yeah, affirmative. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
User
Channel
left your
switched.
channel.
All right, so we're getting this one started off pretty exciting here. So I got a foot pursuit. Just two of us involved. Didn't really need more. So, gonna get this guy frisked and everything and probably brought over to Sapo's cruiser here, and then we will be back on patrol.
User left your channel.
Continue North Elgin Avenue. North Elgin passing over Hallwack, actually turning into Meteor Street, my bad. Northbound Meteor passing over Spanish
User
now.
joined your channel.
Passing over Winewood Boulevard, continue northbound Meteor Street, black salt and occupied ×2 or ×3, high rate of speed, blacked out. I want to Fenwell Plaza. It's going to be if you continue all the way north on Meteor, past the gas station. Coming up to Fenwell Plaza, taking eastbound turn, Winewood Park Drive, going down towards the Ellis River, or Ellis Freeway. Never mind that, northbound turn Sonora Road. Never mind that, we're going to be onto Marlowe Drive instead, northbound Marlowe Drive. Almost spinning out, continuing, turning around southbound Marlowe Drive, going to be onto in front of Winewood sign here in just a little bit, just going to be connecting up to Baytree Canyon Road momentarily. Northbound Marlowe Drive, in front of the Winewood sign.
Let me hold for a second. Can you just confirm the charges for this guy?
Grand theft auto, evading, vehicular endangerment.
Not reported on.
Unknown in time.
It's a CB from 2 William 93, I believe.
P, let's keep updating.
Alright, continue Marlowe Drive westbound, connecting up to Baytree Canyon Road here momentarily. Continuing westbound Marlowe Drive on Baytree Canyon Road. Nope, never mind that. Crossing over, continue westbound Marlowe Drive, northern side of the Winewood Reservoir. Continue westbound Marlowe Drive. Still continuing westbound Marlowe Drive. Northwestern side of the reservoir now, actually. Gonna be curving around the eastbound south side of the reservoir right now. Gonna be
Heading back to Marlowe.
Yeah, heading back out to Baytree Canyon Road and Marlowe Drive. We're east side of the reservoir now, going northbound. Then my back, Baytree Canyon Road, eastbound turn.
Just TC'd?
TC, roll over.
Moving southbound, southbound.
Yeah,
How many
southeastbound
units
back.
behind him?
0.
No one directly behind us. Southbound Baytree Canyon Road.
Spun out, rolling over. Continuing.
Yeah, still southbound Baytree Canyon Road, turning into Alta Street at this moment. West, nope, never mind. Southbound Alta Street, passing over Clinton. Winewood Boulevard, southbound, still in Alta. Still southbound on Alta Street, passing over Spanish, coming towards Hallweg, passing over Hallweg, still southbound on Alta, passing over left occupation, my bad. Crossing over Delpar Freeway, still southbound Alta Street. Taking a westbound turn. Standby. Air got no easy. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Northbound Las Lagunas Boulevard, towards Rockford Plaza, over to Delpar Freeway again.
Watch out, Victor.
Still northbound Las Lagunas, passing Rockford Plaza right now, over Occupation, over Hallwick. Still continuing northbound Las Lagunas, passing over Spanish. Coming up towards Farm Boulevard, and passing it northbound, still on Las Lagunas. Eastbound turn Clinton, following along Clinton Avenue. Actually, nope, southbound turn Alta Street again.
User
Back
joined your
onto
channel.
Winewood Boulevard, and we are passing over Winewood.
User
Unit.
joined your channel.
Scout on
Watch
your
out.
left. Scout on your left.
south on Alta Street.
Victor on your left.
Spanish
Spikes are being set up on Vespucci and Alta. Let me know it keeps coming my way.
down, still south on Alta, still southbound on Alta, passing over the Del Par Freeway. Correct lane of travel. Still correct lane, coming up towards
Yeah, he's coming up on you now. On you now.
correct lane.
Hit the spikes. Go, go, go.
Spike successful, I believe.
Yeah, he's over the road.
Yeah, still going south on Alta Street. Underneath the Olympic Freeway, still southbound, coming up towards Castle of Trucking. Ooh, all's wiped out. Watch out for traffic here. South on Carson Avenue, passing over Forum, passing Strawberry. Actually, yeah, spikes are successful, my bad. It's northbound towards Strawberry Avenue. Northbound Strawberry, passing McDonald, passing
spiked,
Innocence. Yes, he's been spiked. Gas station, Capital, and Strawberry.
Watch
Into
out.
the gas station, almost hit the pumps. Losing
We're gonna
control
put bail.
underneath the freeway. Here got no eyes. Passenger is the one wanted for GTA.
Also wanted.
Where are we?
Hey,
The
we're
gas
gonna be
station.
static at this time. Refer to LTAC, refer to communications piece.
User joined your channel. User left your channel. User entered your channel.
You're static. Are we static?
Yes, we're static.
Alright guys, this is turning into a wild night, so I've gone from the foot pursuit to an officer involved shooting, and now to a vehicle pursuit with no break in between. It's wild. I unfortunately think, even though I'm a San Diego fan personally, and I know some of you guys are, I think we're going to swap the car out tonight for an Interceptor because there's only like 2, maybe 3 of them out on the road, and we are having an absolutely wild night. Okay folks, we are back on normal patrol, and just with how many city pursuits we're getting tonight, sometimes you just had to bring out the big guns. As fun as the Stania is to drive, unfortunately it's just not one of those vehicles that's always great at a very tight corner pursuit, going through all those twists and turns and whatnot. That is kind of its weak point. The car is fun to drive though, just because the back end and stuff steps out, but it isn't so hot for a regular city pursuit, that's for sure. And I think that last pursuit, you can definitely see going through those hard twists and turns, it was definitely struggling a little bit. It has almost the same handling as the Vapid Victor or CVPI, but definitely it's still not great. It has the back end step out a little bit more, but you definitely control it, so that's what makes it fun to drive. But like I said, for like high speed pursuits on the Assault and all that kind of stuff, you definitely want an Interceptor just to have a bit of a better chance sometimes of catching them. Like, albeit it's never going to be foolproof. Those Sultans and stuff are great, and if someone's a good driver behind the wheel, they're getting away every time. It's just the way it is. But overall, I think it's the kind of night where we're going to need an Interceptor if anything has been shown. So here we are. We swapped cars already mid-patrol. I never usually do that. Normally when I pick one, I just stick with it and go from there. Unfortunately, the Buffalo S is not back in the game for the police models for whatever reason. Hoping they're back soon, because right now we're just on the stock Buffalo, and the stock Buffalo does not look very pretty, to put it nicely. So hopefully we get the better Buffalo back here shortly. So like I said, I hope you all have had a great week. I haven't had a whole lot of time to talk so far. So what happened was, during the foot pursuit, the guy was 15. We did use officer discretion. We frisked him, then we let him go. Definitely gave him a very stern warning, as you would to many 15-year-olds that run away from the police, and we let him go on his way. Then I responded to that officer-involved shooting, which had Miles Morgan in it. Again, I feel like half the time I go to an officer-involved shooting, he is the one getting shot at, because if you guys remember, about 12, 13 Let's Plays ago possibly, he got killed in the line of duty from somebody, and I also responded to that call. And then right after that, we had the vehicle pursuit. That was a wanted vehicle from earlier, I guess. So we finally got it. As you can see, the car was definitely flying, because by the time I got it, the pursuit, there was still only one cruiser that was able to keep up at the time, and that was the Interceptor, and even then, pretty sure he was struggling. So definitely been a crazy night so far. We'll see if that keeps up, but it may calm down here a little bit, which I definitely wouldn't be opposed to. I know you guys definitely like the action when the Let's Plays are happening, to be honest. Having a lot of action sometimes makes it pretty easy to make a Let's Play, depending on what kind of scenes you get stuck on. Now, if you're on shooting scenes and stuff, that shooting scene is probably on scene about 25-30 minutes or so, maybe not quite that long. But yeah, sometimes you just get caught on the scenes for a little while, and if you get stuck on those kind of scenes, then it can make it very hard to make a Let's Play, because obviously when you're just stuck on a scene, not a whole lot's usually happening. But with these action-packed ones we've been getting tonight, luckily it's made it pretty easy, and I hope you guys do enjoy the action-packed Let's Plays. Personally, I like having a mixture. Sometimes I like having a quiet Let's Play, sometimes I like having a busy Let's Play, but definitely looks like tonight we're in for the busy one. Now, a couple of those streets, and I'm going to tell everybody this, it doesn't matter if you're P1, what. A lot of people still don't know, like, even if you've been here a couple of years, you still don't know a lot of the streets, especially those smaller ones that are, like, way up north, up there. Like, I had no idea half the stuff he was calling out besides Bay Tree Cannon Road, so when he called that out, I just started kind of driving towards it, and eventually I found the pursuit because of that, and then he started giving me street names that I did know, and I was eventually able to find the pursuit. But a lot of those small streets and stuff, they can be hard to find. It's hard to memorize where they are all the time, and it's just one of those things that you do get used to as the course of time goes on.
Air 1 Central check.
Oh my god, it's like, oh no, here we go, another pursuit already. But yeah, locations are just one of those things you get used to. You'll probably never truly master them, just because there's so many quick streets and small streets on
Air 1, your central deck was 5x5.
On the San Andreas map. It just makes it really, really hard to memorize every single one of them. People that have been here like 3 years and play constantly know most of them, but if you're like me, you only play like a few hours a week, then it becomes very hard to memorize absolutely everything. Albeit, I have been playing a little bit more in the last few months, as I've mentioned a few Let's Plays ago. I definitely memorized a lot more of the streets than what I used to. And even just talking to some of the sergeants and whatnot, they're still not always great with street names. So if you don't know them all, don't feel bad. It's very common amongst the faction and amongst your fellow players here on GTA World. So yeah, location's definitely a thing. Don't feel bad if you don't feel like you're a master of, because very few people far between are. They're still on that scene there. Like I said, having the siren sync is really nice. Makes it so you can clear people out of the way easier and whatnot. So yeah, I won't lie. Adrenaline definitely gets you in some of the pursuits, and you kind of forget to clear some of your intersections. That happens a lot. it's just one of those things that kind of get you, because you're trying to keep up the guy, trying to keep the other cars in line. You don't want to be the car that hits the brakes, slow down for an intersection, albeit it's usually the right thing to do, but sometimes it's not always the brightest idea, because if you're right there on the guy, you're the lead unit, you've got to do your best to keep up sometimes if it's definitely a high-risk scenario. And to be honest, all pursuits are high risk for the most part, and until you know that the guy is generally not going to shoot you. So you've always got to be super, super careful in those pursuits, because it's very easy for one small thing to trigger something big. Those of you that know Bunting, he was on the Let's Play, I think, 26. Definitely an old-time friend that I've role-played with for many years, since 2013. He has left the traffic division and has gone to SWAT, so he's no longer in the traffic division, unfortunately. But he has gone to SWAT, so we wish him luck there. I'm sure he'll enjoy it. I think he was already in SWAT once. Personally, I'm not a SWAT person, and I just enjoy my traffic stuff and call it a day. Like, even on Wright County, for those of you that, ooh, baby, unpaid insurance. For those of you that remember my even Red County days, and no headlights on, for those of you that remember even my Red County days, I did a lot of traffic patrol and whatnot. Now, depending on where this guy goes, I'm not going to pull him over. And a lot of you are probably like, why not? Well, I'm going to tell you, you don't want to pull anyone over here in Grove Street, because very, very high-risk scenario, or even on Covenant Ave or any of these places. I know he has unpaid insurance, but a lot of the time it's just not worth the risk. Let me put it that way. And I think that's going to be one of those cases where it's not going to be worth the risk right there. Just because of how many shootings there has been tonight, I don't want to be one of the people that get shot, so sometimes you just got to use your discretion to be smart, and that's going to be one of those cases. Unpaid insurance, by the way, folks, for those that don't know, is a $5,000 fine, and the officer may impound your car. So make sure you pay that. Is that I try to do one Let's Play every week, but this last week I just wasn't really able to. Didn't really have the time, and like I said, I was waiting for a server update, which would have been today's, to go back in to give us ELS and all the goodies back, because trust me, the siren system without ELS is an absolute pain in the butt to use, and it isn't even synced. So very, very nice to have ELS back. What's that man doing? Seems to be a little swervy on the roads here, if you know what I mean, so I'm gonna follow him for a minute. There is a new blood script, by the way, so people were so if people were shot or anything, they will drip blood, which is a very cool system to have. I'd say that was around the hospital, so odds are they got to the hospital pretty quickly because they were right there. Don't see a body around or anything, so that's a good sign. So guys, we are following behind a car here, and he's got unpaid insurance, so we are going to pull it over and see what's up. Gonna set ourselves as code 6. Don't know what's going on here. Alright, before I even engage, I'm going to look him up and then call in. I know he's probably got something going on, but I'm going to look it up for my safety and see what's going on here. Ought to call for backup too, just for my own sake, just so we won't get into the car. Alright, we're gonna get a little closer to this guy here. And the guy just disconnected, so that's a big rip. Yep. Sometimes that kind of stuff ends up happening. I would like to say it was a internet connection problem, but we'll see here. Alright, the guy came back. Seen a shootout, Davis and Grove Street. Well, there's about 30 of those every second. Ironically, since I got in the interceptor, it's been quiet. I'm asking him if that's his name, because I did run it on the NDC there with the plate and everything.
User joined your channel.
Houston, we have a situation.
Not doing my Let's Play. You are the situation.
You keep talking so sexy to me, and I'm gonna kiss you on the mouth.
Wow,
I'm sorry, that was a little bit too aggressive.
that was.
But I just came in to tell you I love you, and you take care of yourself, and I'm heading over to bed.
Alright, good night.
Sleep tight.
User left your channel.
Alright. Let's see. Alright. Alright, I don't think he wants to tell us. Ask Steve if he wants a cab. Alright, so he clearly doesn't want our help. I am letting him go with the warning. Just told him to get his car insured and whatnot, and told him to make sure he calms down before he gets back onto the roadway. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this Let's Play, and I will see you all next time for another one.